Alright guys, a little late today, but whatever. So here, still showing strength on the industrials here. You got pretty much a 6-day flag, right? And the rotation is pretty strong. That's why you're getting these massive pullbacks on tech. Now, we're either going to fall out of the sky or bounce tomorrow and recover this RSI over 50, because you don't put in a bottom there. You see there's the August 1st bottom, that's a clear bottom. October 8th clear bottom. This is not a bottom in signal yet. So are we gonna open on SPX above this trend line? I am betting on it. Hopefully it works out. Finally triggered that 4-hour buy. I would love a ripper up to here and then shit the bed and buy the dip. But tomorrow, any uptick could be due to jobs. Maybe we'll get some news, yada yada yada. Let's see, the European market closed. Well, the UK closed into highs today, right? Huge ripper into close. Let's see if they get any continuation. Asia right now, kind of so and so. I mean, Hong Kong still holding on right there. Traded for a few hours here. Let's see how they finish the end of the day. It looks like they're waiting, got a gap fill, so forth. They got a gap up here. But nevertheless, tomorrow, if we open up green, if we're green at open, meaning we've taken out today's high, you want to open here somewhere. I am going to sell my YOLOs and then I'm going to do absolutely nothing. Okay, now today, just to recap, what did we say? We said if we do not gap over, we're gonna dump. So as soon as the market opened, we took 6,400 puts, rolled to 90s here, rolled to 85s here, and then I kind of slept on this bottom here because it was an unusual spot, and I figured we'd go pierce the Bollinger Band because we had pierced it right there, so lower it was down here. So I didn't actually end up grabbing calls until here. Was in a straddle for these, sold the puts, sold the calls, took them again. And here I played those SPY calls that I'm still in, even though I flipped. So here, today we had early high. We had a wall into the close, we gapped down, and that happened. We also had a wall into the close. You're sitting on 3 days of MOC buys at close in a downtrend. So you could think that there's a chance we go test here and shit the bed. So usually with these trend lines, right, what did we see? Well, we saw in August that we took it, came down, came back up, over it, rejected it hard, right? Got bought up, same thing happened. So I'm kind of waiting for this to go back there and either accept it or shit the bed again. Most likely on Friday, with Jackson Hole, right? That's what we're wondering about. So I wanted to show you guys a few stocks that I'm gonna be looking at. I don't know if I'll be looking at Meta because they just announced that they're doing a hiring freeze, so maybe wait till 7:20, especially if the market pukes on Friday. Or maybe it does tomorrow. I mean, honestly, what I'm looking for is two things and two things only. Where are you? I'm looking to gap above here, sell my out of the monies, see if we start ripping, because if we open, you know, with a gap down under here, forget it. And what's the risk here? Well, this is the weekly candle, right, on QQQ. You haven't touched the weekly 9 since April. So was this just a retest? That would certainly qualify. Because look, I'm not gonna sugarcoat it. If you start shitting the bed here, you got one chance at a bounce here at 555. You see this? That's kind of where the daily Bollinger Band is, where the 50 is, and where this volume shelf is. You fucking go underneath that. Boom! Gap fill. You're down here. So then you take out August, July, and half of June, right? If you want to come down here. Now on SPY, if we do that, it's gonna be pretty nasty. Because you gotta go all the way down here. So how do you know? Well, if you undercut this, if you lose this low here, I mean, I got ding, like short the shit out of it. The only thing that could save it is this trend line, which would probably be up here. So that's like your last chance. So let's hope they send it on. Let's hope they send it on Friday. If they don't, we're buying puts. I mean, this shit is going to come down fast. I don't even think it stops here. It'll go all the way. It can go as far down as here, honestly. But anyways, that's just in case we puke. I just want to make sure that you factor that in, that it's possible. That's why, even though I'm mainly an upside trader, I was in puts out of the gate. Same thing tomorrow. We gotta watch open. It's very important. Hopefully we open up here and we get like half an hour of a ripper to maybe 642. Then I would sell it, because then it's a classic Thursday premium top. Okay, so what am I looking at? I am looking at HIMS. Why are you looking at HIMS? That's the daily 200. And I already saw that the 47.5s are mispriced. I will be buying them tomorrow. Okay? I'm estimating anywhere between 150 to 200%. Okay? How about I post that? Oh, you know what? I'm gonna post it in the chat right now. There we go. There we go. All right. So anyways, I'm looking at HIMS. UPST still has funky premiums. Maybe it's for next week, you know. So those two, I'm gonna pretty much stick to SPY and SPX here. Tesla certainly. I mean, where did it even go? I mean, that is them loading a dipper. But again, what's the point of getting into it tomorrow when you got Friday, right? But pretty decent downtrend here. But as you know, I haven't been in it. So anyways, if we start ripping, QQQ is gonna go absolutely bonkers, right? So that's kind of where I am and what I'm looking at. Finally under 1 today, which is great. And let's see, what else do we have? Ding 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 ding. Yeah, if we shit the bed, expect that. And if we rip, all-time highs is gonna come. This is a massive red DEX reading. Absolutely massive. As you can see, very spicy. Also, another weird thing, we picked up one dark pool cell. That indicates to me that this is just rotational bullshit. But anyways, tomorrow is the 21st. What do we got to work with? We closed right there. Gonna be a range bound day according to this. So if you have any gains at open, sell them pretty fast. Friday obviously is we can rip all the way up to there, or we can dump all the way down to there. It's we're gonna have to straddle into Powell and then add to the winners. Okay, banks still look good. What pattern is it? It is called the slippery eel. It just pumps a little bit when it needs to and sells a little bit when it needs to, and has not moved anywhere since end of June. Is this the biggest head and shoulders in the world, or is this a giant bull flag? Remains to be seen. Okay, with that said, new moon. Okay, on Friday with Powell, it is going to be a marker. Tomorrow I have a small trend change alert. Could have been today, could also be Friday. As far as the VIX, look, a lot of people are in VIX calls. For the Santa rally, what you don't want is this to spike too much right now, because then you're gonna start having your fucking $12 SPY days and you're risking money. Premiums are expensive and you're not getting the same percentages. So we just want this to be crushed in this range, because the market has grown accustomed to this range. Yes, was April fun? Yeah, but you don't want to be swinging $8 SPY moves and get 30%, right? So, as we saw today, you don't need to risk much. Few cons can pay. I mean, had I held all of my puts from open to here, I would have, you know, made a month's worth of money pretty much. So yeah, let's pick our spots and wait for them to kill the dollar, which is coming. Anyways, guys, God bless. Another marker is gonna be BTC 112. With that said, I will see you tomorrow.